David McCormack joins us now. Matt Schick-Fran for Schiller. We were just talking about just getting fans back. And if there's one arena in the Big 12 that maybe feeds off of that the most, my goodness. What was that like at late night at the Fog, having everybody back versus what it felt like last year when you only had a couple thousand or so?
You know, the difference is insane. You know, the fans that still came out last year were dedicated, were loud, were hectic as much as they can be, but a packed Allen Fieldhouse, there's nothing that compares to it. So going back into the Fieldhouse during late night and hearing everybody scream and yell, it was amazing. It's a feeling like nothing else.
And you were saying, too, just the atmosphere, but just the fans and how much. I mean, there's some places where it can be tough playing in front of fans that care so much, but that's not the case here at Kansas.
No, it's best home court advantage, and they just have such a large impact on the game. You know, basketball's a game of highs and lows, but I swear that the energy that they bring gets us out of any rut that we can imagine.
Last year was an impossible year for all of us. The season wasn't particularly great for you guys compared to what the standard is. Ochai, yourself, CB, Christian Brown. What's that been like off season into this season about, hey, you know, we're Kansas basketball, we got to get this thing back?
You know, it's been a year or a season of taking over, just a talk of leadership and demanding more from ourselves as well as the newcomers and, you know, the team this year. We have a standard that we hold ourselves to, and we won't budge about it.
Look at some of the key players here coming back, obviously, with you and Abaji, Jalen Wilson, Remy Martin here, transferring in from Arizona State. So you got some key pieces back and some guys that you're going to be relying on to come in and understand what Kansas basketball is all about. How do you impress that upon a player like Remy Martin?
This is a program of tradition, of history, and like you said, we hold ourselves to that standard there, and we won't expect anything less. He did an amazing and outstanding job in the Pac-12, and we ask that, you know, he brings that same type of mindset and tenacity to the Big 12, and we expect nothing less from him.
What have you seen so far? Three-time all Pac-12 selection.
Oh, he brings the same energy into practice and his athleticism, his quickness. He's just a great facilitator, and he also has scoring in his back pocket. So he's done a great job at just stepping into that role for this team and helping us become all around better.
I think when I watched practice yesterday, he might not have taken a shot because he was trying to get the ball into guys like you. You finished so strong last year until you were shut down. COVID, I think, was it?
Yes.
But you were so good, I thought, the last month of the season. How did you carry that over into the summer and now as a senior? Because it's gone fast for you.
Just having the same mindset of, like the back half of last year, was just playing with free heart and free mind, and having the same confidence and cool, calm, collected mindset going into this new year. Just telling myself I'll execute all year and being comfortable, having that trust from coach and other teammates.
Coach was talking about, and people were asking him about, this is a deep team. How will that depth make it better for the guys that are, you know, back, the guys that have been around for 3 years?
Oh, it's a big impact. One, it promotes competition and practices, and you know that can only make the team better just in general. It also shows us how many pieces that we have, how we can play with different people, different lineups. It just brings so much as far as the way we want to play.
Yusufu from Drake, Jalen Coleman-Lands from Iowa State. Like, how many of these faces and players are going to be contributors? Like, how deep do you think this is? What have you seen?
Oh, big-time contributors. Joe, athletic, he's quick, can guard anyone that you put in front of him, 94 feet. Jalen, a shooter. I mean, it's crazy. Cam, he's a shooter. We just have so many pieces and lineups that we can play small, play big, play fast, play slow, and I think that's going to be the real key. We can adapt to any team that we play or any moment within a game.
Hey, what's your major?
Communications, now journalism.
Listen, you're going to
Not shocking.
No, you're going to play basketball a long time. Do not think about taking over the Big 12 ESPN role for a while, okay? Because this guy's good.
Fran's rooting for you to have a really long career in basketball on the floor. We were talking before we came on the air here, sitting here chatting about letting your mind go to senior night. right? Where guys like maybe Marcus didn't really get that right last year. You're going to get that.
Yes.
Take us there. Like, what? I know you've got this whole season to go, but have you allowed yourself to think about what that's going to be like in this last year?
I definitely have just kind of thought about it briefly, and it just senior night runs up on you so quick, and you think about how much you give to the program, and the community makes you want to just give that much more, and it might be one of those times you don't want to shed a tear, but one just might roll down your cheek.
That's great. There's a lot of basketball to be played between now and then. Expectations always high at KU, and players like this are a reason why. David McCormack, thanks for doing this.
Thank you.